It is time once again for another edition of the CCL Player Shoutout, brought to you by the Varsity Voices Media Network. I'm Dan Fravoletti, and I'm joined by my co-host Joe Fravoletti. And on today's episode, we are pleased to be joined by Tommy Thies, returning all-conference safety from Fenwick High School. Tommy, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm pumped up to answer some of these questions that people have been asking and ready to get going this season for a big year for the Friars.
If you are looking to buy or sell a home, contact RE/MAX Realtor and Circle of Legends recipient Christopher Cobb. Let Chris's extensive negotiating experience work to guide you on all of your real estate buying and selling needs. Contact Christopher now to discuss the right strategy for your personalized real estate buying and selling plan. His number is 630-420-0070, or you can visit his website at christophercobb.com. That's awesome. Well, when this episode drops in a couple days, we will be less than a week from kickoff, and Fenwick will be at DePaul Prep. How's practice going for you guys?
Yes, sir. I mean, every day we've been getting better. Today we had a walkthrough. Guys are foaming at the mouth to get back on the field, and guys are getting ready to go. We're healthy. We're trying to stay healthy, get good reps, and really get ready to face a really good former state championship winning school like DePaul Prep. Week 1 is definitely a test at their place, so they'll have that ceremony and all. But I know our guys are fired up to get back out there and just pumped up to get this season rolling.
So you had an outstanding season last year, Tommy, as well as Fenwick, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Now, I think the burning question in a lot of people's minds this year is, what's the defense going to look like without Nate Marshall and Jack Paris?
Yeah. So two big holes that we have to fill in on a defense. We've actually have a new defensive coordinator from Montini, Coach Grayson, who's been great for us. He's been right now. What we're doing is we're getting all the best 11 guys on the field. So if that means we have 3 linemen, 4 linemen, we're getting our athletes on the field. We're getting speed and space. We're getting guys who want to make plays, not guys that feel like they have to make plays, guys that want to make plays. So obviously guys are going to have to step up to fill roles like for those 2 guys who are leaders on our defense. But I think guys who are returning have set the bar as even higher than last year, because we know like what Fenwick defense is supposed to look like. We're the backbone of our team, and we gotta put our offense in the best situations to win games. So guys got to step up, and they know the shoes they have to fill.
Tommy, building on that, Joe and I talked about it a lot last year. We just loved watching your defense play. I felt like the defense was one of the harder hitting defenses in the conference. New defensive coordinator, probably some new verbiage. You talked about best 11 regardless of position, so that's going to be some change. How do you keep that identity as a hard hitting defense, going from year to year?
Yeah. I mean, it starts with those guys that have been on the defense with like me for like 1 to 2 years, like that set the bar, set the tone at practice. I mean, when we're going team, like we're yelling at guys, like obviously we're not allowed to go to the ground in the summer, but we better be wrapping up, driving for 2. Little stuff like that can create big plays. Everyone's pursuing to the ball because they never know. On a cutback, boom, big hit. I mean, one thing we emphasize as a defense is 11 guys to the football every play. We'll put you in the best situation to win games and make those big plays.
So we loved watching you play last year, Tommy, and we talked about you several times on several of our episodes. And I really feel like your game from when we started watching you last year till the end of the year really kind of evolved. You got better and better over the course of the year, I think. So how do you think your game has evolved over the course of the last couple of years?
Yeah, so obviously I came in freshman year, I was a linebacker. My sophomore year, I played kind of more of like a nickel. And then my junior year, I knew I was going to be moving back to free. So my first game of the year, I mean, it was my first in-game reps at free safety, where I was just trying to get comfortable back there, get used to it. As the season went by, I thought I picked up a great sense of how to really play free safety, if it's down and distance, knowing where I got to be, knowing who I have to help. Having a relentless pursuit to the ball is always like is one thing that I emphasize for my game is I have to be at the football every play, and just having awareness of QB vision, reading QB vision, and really finding that ball and tracking tracking back hips, not overrunning plays, trying to keep put myself in the best position to make plays. And I think one way that helped me like increase my level of play a lot is our DB's coach, who's been my coach since eighth grade, Coach Williams. He played safety at U of I for 4 years, and he's taught me everything I know about playing free safety. And every day he's working on new technique. If it's catch technique, man to man, off man, cover one zone, cover two, cover three, cover four. I mean, I want to learn it all because I want to be the best player I can be. So anything I can do to make my game better, I'm all there. If it's extra film, that's one thing I think I emphasize is I'm in the film book. I'm writing down what formations I see, tendencies, and big good game plans from our coaching staff has also helped me. And just studying that over and over and over, knowing that like my responsibility as a free safety, that I'm the backbone of the defense, and I got to be ready to make plays all across the all across the field.
So we've talked to, several coaches as well as several players, Tommy, and there's a lot of good defensive backs in the Chicago Catholic League. Do you follow any of the other defensive backs as far as how they're doing? Do you run into them over the course of the summer and at different camps, that type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I think I do a lot of training in places where I wouldn't see guys in the CCL. I mean, but I know a ton of guys that are great players. Obviously, Tavares Harrington on Mount Carmel is a stud corner. He's a young guy, but he's got great size and great versatility. Montpini, our DC, they had two twin defensive backs who were hard hitting guys who I thought were really good players. And I mean, when you're just 'cause when you're just watching other teams, you realize like, wow, like these guys have players, and you can watch their games and you can sometimes learn stuff about like how to cover guys and stuff like that can help you increase your game.
Tommy, Joe and I are brothers, but to be clear, he is way older than I am. So we never got to
Not
play
that much
together.
older, Tommy. Not that much older.
We
Yeah.
never got to play together, but what's it like playing with your brother?
Oh, I mean, it's a dream come true. I mean, we played youth together, but we only played together for really 2 years. So, I mean, when he came back, my sophomore year and was on the defense side of the ball, I mean, it's everything we've worked for. We do all our off-season training together. I'm trying to get faster. He's trying to catch me. I'm trying to catch him. He's getting faster. I'm trying to catch him. Lifting, I'm trying to get stronger. He's trying to catch me. It's really just making us better players overall. Is we just want to be the best players we can be. And I mean, flying around with Jake on the field is like everything, like is why we work so hard in the off season. And our parents put us in the best position, getting us in pads early. And I mean, there's nothing better than being by your brother's side and making plays on Friday night and just having a great time. Really nothing better.
And I forgot to mention that your father, Scott, is the athletic director. Is that correct? Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
are your conversations at the dinner table 100% about football, or do you veer off into different things?
I mean, when I come home from practice and sit at the dinner table, it's all football for maybe the first 20 minutes, either talking game plan, how practice was, were we sluggish? Do we got to pick it up? Are we on pace to be where we want to be in the next week? Who's hurt? What are we doing? What's the game plan? But I mean, it's everything I've dreamed of. I've been coming to like I grew up to be a Friar. I've been coming to games at Triton since I was literally in kindergarten that I can remember. I remember the players. The players would come to my birthday party when I was younger. That's how much I loved. Like I literally thought they were celebrities. So for it being my senior year, it's crazy how fast it goes by. But I couldn't be more excited for taking the field in 8 days under the lights. I mean, get goosebumps just thinking about it right now. But I'm excited, and I know my dad's pumped up for hopefully not the last year of me and Jake together, but we'll see. But I mean, we're fired up, and I know my dad's fired up for football season to get going for sure.
Yeah, so the Chicago Catholic League, as we all know here, Tommy, is really tough. Game in and game out. There are no games that you can look past as far as the Chicago Catholic League is concerned. How do you get up for that type of competition week in and week out?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with, first of all, taking care of your body, making sure your body is okay, not forcing stuff at practice. A lot of practices this season, like last season, I remember like my body's not 100%. So getting my body right. The second thing I would say is game plan. What's our game plan as a defense? What's their game plan as an offense? How can we execute? What can I do to know to put myself in the best position to make plays? And then I would say scouting, like who do they have? Who are their better players? Like who are their guys that I know that like as me being a good player on our team that I need to worry about mostly and just I mean coming to compete because like a lot of games you go into like you're the underdog in the CCL and it is what it is, but just giving 110% every play. I mean, there it's like you can win every game, you can lose every game. That's the way the conference is. And if you don't come ready to play, you're gonna they're gonna step on your throat and just stay on it. But if you come ready to go, you I think you can beat anyone in the CCL. I think confidence is key. Guys have to know that they can win this game going in. Otherwise, they already lost.
So you have a tough schedule this year. And the reason I say that, Tommy, is game one, right? Week one, you guys are jumping right in to Chicago Catholic League teams and playing DePaul Prep, right? Other than that, and I know every game is tough on your schedule, but you have any particular games circled on your schedule this year as far as those that are really important to you?
Yeah. One game I'm super excited for is Joliet Catholic, week 3 at our place. I mean, I'm still pissed off about. I mean, I was pumped up that we went for 2 for the win. Uh, the play call didn't work in our hands, but I mean, I still got bad blood from that game. I'm ready to get out there and go against a hard hitting team like Joliet Catholic, and I mean that's a game I love because I don't have to play much pass. I can just come down and hit. So, I mean, I'm really excited for that game. But otherwise, OPRF week 2 is a rivalry, and I mean I grew up being an OPRF Husky like youth, but I mean, that's a fun game, but we know how that game goes. So I'm pumped up for that game at our place. So I'm pumped. And then
That'll be.
obviously,
Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy. Go ahead.
no, you're good. And then Mount Carmel, week 8. I mean, that's one of those games where how can you not look forward to playing the number one team in the state? I mean, it's you can put it all on the line, and if you win, everybody loves you. If you lose, no one's going to say anything. So it's one of those games where it's all in and you can go 110%. And that's a game where if you go 100%, 110%, like you put yourself in the best position to make plays and see what happens on Friday night. Who's ready to go?
Tommy, you mentioned Joliet Catholic, and you mentioned how you grew up being a Fenwick fan. Like a lot of CCL schools, Fenwick has a great tradition and an awesome alumni base. I feel like anywhere I go, I meet a Fenwick alum. Yeah,
For sure.
how does it make you feel? And I think I know the answer to this now, listening to you earlier. How does it make you feel being a part of that Fenwick tradition?
Yeah, I mean, I love it. My mom went to Fenwick. My dad went to Fenwick. I'm the first kid and another girl in my grade where both of our parents went to Fenwick because we went co-ed in like the late 90s. But I mean, I love it. I've grown up in the Fenwick traditions. I love everything about Fenwick. I mean, want to send my kids. I hope to send my kids there one day. I mean, I think it's everything you can ask for in a school. Great education, great sports, great culture. I mean, the students care for each other. I mean, I'm excited to go to school every day. It's one of those schools where you look forward to going back to school after a long summer break to see your friends, and the support is real. People coming out to games because we don't have our own stadium. We play at Triton, as you guys know, but we're getting 200 students a game coming out watching the guys play. So, I mean, the culture's unreal. The people, the alumni, like the alumni care. They want to hire Fenwick grads. They want Fenwick grads in their business. So, I mean, the amount of teachers at Fenwick that went to Fenwick, it's unlike any other school because of the place. So, I would just say the place is special. And if you're in the area, it's a great school and you should definitely check it out. I mean, I've loved it. I'm a senior and I'm sad to leave, but it's got to happen. But I can't wait for the future.
So, playing within the Chicago Catholic League, there are a lot of high pressure situations that you find yourself in with Tommy. And one of the things we enjoyed about watching you play last year was you seemed to be calm, focused, you seem to be intense, and that seems to be something you block out as far as that high intensity or pressure situations. But how do you stay calm in those kind of high pressure situations?
Yeah, I mean, one thing we harped on last year was like you got to know what you're doing before it happens. So you got to know what your assignment is. You can't be thinking in game. You got to know, okay, we're in this coverage. I got this. We're in this. I got this guy. When they're in this, this is what I'm looking for. Stuff like that was huge, and knowing my job before the play even began helped me helped me build such a big confidence booster where I was ready for those plays. Film study was another huge thing, and just being confident in myself, being that guy that wants to make that fourth down stop, wants to make that third down stop, that momentum changing play. I mean, those were things that I wanted to make the play. And that's why I think I was so calm in those moments is I was the guy looking for the ball. I wanted the ball. Like I was the one who wanted to make the play. I didn't want to just sit back and be tentative and scared. Like if you're tentative and scared, you already lost. And I was ready to go make that game winning play every down.
Tommy, I wanted to ask you about your future a little bit. I saw, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you are committed to Miami, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. During my
Thank you.
coaching days, I had an opportunity to attend a spring practice at Miami, Ohio, and Chuck Martin is a great coach, and he has some old school in him.
Oh
What do
yeah.
you like? What do you like about the Red Hawk program and the school itself?
Yeah, I think it's similar to Fenwick as in the people. I mean, the people, when I went on my official visit, I mean, every time I've gone to Miami, I've liked it more and more. The first time I stepped in the doors was, it would have been spring of my sophomore year when I got my offer. And I'm like, my dad's like, you got to check it out. I'm like, all right, we're going past all these cornfields. I'm like, where are we going, Dad? And then we show up in Oxford and I just loved it. Coach Freakin, the defensive coordinator, I love. But to talk about Coach Martin, I mean, he's everything you want in a coach. He cares about his players outside of football. He wants to put you in the best position on the field. He's that guy that like you want to play for. Like you want to be on the front line. You want to be on kickoff. You want to play for a coach that's fired up when you make plays, that wants you, that shows you the love during the season, that's calling you weekly, checking in. How are you guys doing? He's not wondering like for me to ask how they're doing. He's asking how we're looking. Who do we got? What's the game plan? Like he cares about his players, he cares about his recruits, and I think that's why Miami's been so successful in the past few since he's been at Miami is because of the way he cares for his recruits and cares for his players. Is he wants to make the best player possible out of the players he has, and that's what he's been doing for years, and it's leading to success. And I mean, I can't wait to get there next summer and get going.
So you lost some good players, obviously, last year to graduation, Tommy. Who should we be on the lookout for, other than yourself, on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball as far as Fenwick football is concerned this year?
Yes, sir. So I would start with my brother. My brother Jake will be taking a lot of reps at our starting running back, and he'll start on defense. He'll be going a lot of both ways. I'll be playing some running back this year, which will be new. Our quarterback's coming back, Jamin Williams, who's ready for another big year, who broke his ankle in the last game of the season last year, regular season, but he's back. He's ready to go. Um, we got Josh Morgan at corner, who's a baseball football player, has offers for both. He's my brother's age. He'll be a junior. He started for us last year. I mean, his speed is out of this world. We got another safety, Aiden Williams, who's coming back from an ACL last year. He's ready to have a big year. And then our middle linebacker, Mike Murphy, is ready to take a big role after being behind Jack last year. He started at will, but he's ready to take over as our Mike. And I mean, I would say those are just a few of the guys that that I know are ready to go into battle week one. And I mean, there's no guys I'd rather go into week one at DePaul than those guys and my teammates.
Tommy, I ask everyone this because I love to eat, right? So, and while I love Cane's and Chipotle, those are the answers that I've been getting. But I'm taking those off the board for you. So I'm
Yes, sir.
looking for something local that reflects the Fenwick and the Oak Park community. Give me your favorite restaurant in the area of Fenwick. It could be something quick, like a sandwich place, or it could be a place to sit down. It could be diner style, whatever you think. What do you
Yeah.
got for me?
O'Sullivan's. It's on Madison Street, probably like 3 blocks from the school. My uncle's actually the manager there, so I might be a little biased, but it's a great place. It's like a bar, but they got bar food, so burgers, wings. I mean, tacos, nachos, everything. Everything you could ask for, they have. They have a nice garden you can sit in. I mean, they got TVs. I know they stream some of our games on Friday nights because they sponsor a lot of our games. So, I mean, it's the place to be Saturday for college game day or Sunday for NFL. But it's a great spot for just lunch, dinner. It's a spot. O'Sullivan's Public House, yeah, O'Sullivan's Public House on Madison Street is, and Forest Park is the spot.
Awesome. Joe, you got that written down? That
I
sounds like
did.
our kind
I
of
got
place.
that written
All right.
down.
All
So
right.
Yeah,
Good.
you'll love it. You'll love it.
So we'll make a stop there, Dan, before we head out to Fenwick game for
Sounds
sure.
good. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right, so Tommy, one last question for you, and finish this sentence for me. I've asked some of the other players that we've interviewed the same question, but Fenwick football this season is going to be what?
I would say intense. Our intensity should be through the roof from the start of the play till the whistle blows. Our sideline should be bumping. Our players should be like ecstatic that like it's football season and we're ready to go. One thing a thing is third downs are down. That's one thing we're doing this season where we got a goal that third downs are down as a defense and we're going to win that down. So we're going to be intent. We're going to be intent. Our intensity is going to be great all season long, every game, no matter if we're down 30, up 30, tie game, we're going to be intense and we're going to be aggressive in everything we do. When we're making plays, when we're blocking guys, making tackles, telling our guys what they need to do, how we can get better. I mean, everything's going to be aggressive because we know what the standard is and we know that we have to meet that standard and exceed it if we want to do what we want to do this season.
Tommy, that's great, and we really want to thank you for joining us. Especially, we know it's a school night, so we appreciate your time and thank you for joining us on this episode.
Yep.
We wish you good luck in the future and good health, especially. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let me know what game you guys are coming to. I'll make sure to say what's up.
All right, we'll do. We'll do. Well, that wraps this edition of the CCL Player Shoutout, brought to you by the Varsity Voices Media Network. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Thanks, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.